him up.
So they put us through the turnstiles and turned us loose inside.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, visitors of all ages, the Bazuco Casino Circus proudly presents...
Ladies and gents, this is the moment you've waited for. Searching in the dark, your sweat soaking through the floor. Buried in your bones, there's an ache that you can't ignore. Taking your breath, stealing your mind, and all that was real is left behind. Don't fight it, it's coming for you, running at you. It's only this moment, don't care what comes after. You're a dream, can't you see you getting closer to surrender, cause you feel the feeling taking over. It's fire, it's freedom, it's flooding open. It's a picture in the pulpit and you're blind devotion. There's something breaking at the brick of every wall that's holding all that you know. So tell me, do you wanna go?
Boom, just like that. We are live, baby. All right, man. Got a couple boxes to open today. I got some stuff from Barbarian Kung Fu, which is pretty cool. Ooh, look at that. A spell of safety here I cast. A ward of might to hold me fast. A shield before me and behind. To right and left protection kind. To me may no ill will come nigh, but only she who's... Can't read that, so mote it be nice. All right, thanks, buddy. Appreciate you. This is from Barbarian. He was having an auction recently. Nothing broke there. And yeah, I picked up some stuff from him. He bought a comic from me recently, which was a big deal. So I figured I'd, help him out and buy a couple books from him as well. Nothing of the same caliber, sadly. These are just small ones. But I do have a good book to open tonight that I purchased, and I'm happy it's here. It's been killing me that it hasn't been here. I've been waiting. I've been patient. I've been checking, the whatchamacallit every day. The the tracking every day. I'm like, come on, where is this damn comic? All right, there's a lot of tape going on around here. Hey, everybody. Let's see what's going on in this chat. Appreciate everybody that's hanging out, man. We got an unboxing. We got GTK. We got Christina Payne. We got Collecto6. And we got Susie Q. And of course, Mr. Patel himself. What's happening, brother? All right. There's a lot of tape. Barbarian. It's a little much. I like it. It's very secure, but it's a lot. It's a lot going on here. I gotta figure out how this thing's taped to the box. And then this box. To another box. That's just one box. That's just one box. There's still another box. Yeah, dang it all. So if you're buying from Barbarian, it is packaged very well. Barbarian, thanks very much, brother. Appreciate you. I like to buy stuff within the community most often. Helps people out, helps me out. I don't have a ton of money, but when I do, when I do some purchases, they're from within the community. And yet another package. This is get rid of that. The old Kniff. All right. See what we got going on here. I want to do that. Alright, sounds good. What did we get from Barbarian? Let's see what we got. Oh, right. I know why I got that. That's a good pick, mister. I did a good job with this one. I got this for a really good price, too. So this is X-Men 191. This is the first appearance of Nimrod. If I was doing Undervalued and Spec, first appearance of Nimrod. Pretty cool. Not very expensive at the moment, so get them while you can. Hey, Leonard, how you doing? Larry, what's going on? Ryan Riley, what's happening, brother? Phantom Blot, what's going on? Alright, we're all caught up, man. Christina, thanks for being here. Appreciate you. Oh, he gave us some stickers. I'm part of the sticker people. I got comics. Yay. What else we got? We got some Barbarian action. So this is his sticker. Barbarian Kung Fu has a YouTube channel. So if you are not following Barbarian, give him a follow. That's one comic from Barbarian. Let's see what else I got. Oh, you know what? I always pick this up when it's cheap. And it's in really nice condition. So it's a near mint condition. And I pick this up every time it's cheap, especially for a newsstand. I think I paid $6 for it, and it's in near mint condition. This is the first appearance of, what's his name there? Doomsday. Mr. Doomsday. So far we got the first appearance of Nimrod and the first appearance of Doomsday. Very cool. And this book was really cheap too. I have probably 5 or 6 of these, to be honest. But this is the first appearance of Black Chrysanthemum, the Black Wookiee. He was in, I believe, the Boba Fett series. He's also been in some Dark Horse, or not Dark Horse stuff, sorry. This is his first appearance. But he's a cool character. Luke, what's happening, brother? So yeah, man, that's the stuff I got from Barbarian. And I got it at a really good price. I couldn't say no. I did pick up this bad boy recently, which I was really, really happy about. This came in this week. That is a very, 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 very near mint copy of Uncanny X-Men 266. So you know what? We're doing pretty good. We have another package. One more package. Let's see what this could possibly be. I got this on eBay, so I wasn't able to get this through the community, but I got this at a really, 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 really good price. It's a comic that I've always wanted. When I was young, I read all of the novels, and I collected most of this series, to be honest. I have still a lot of it. I don't know, maybe half of it, maybe a little less than half. This was touted to be a 9.2 copy of this book. I got it for a very, very good price on eBay, like I said. It was good. It came in a Gemini. It is saran wrapped together with some extra protection for the book, it looks like. I just got to figure out where the saran wrap starts and ends. That's a little annoying. All right, we got it. We got this thing started anyway. Let's see what happens. Oh, you know what? This makes for a really good unboxing, this saran wrap. I'll tell you that. I'm very excited about this book. Like I said, I read all the novels when I was a kid. And when I got to see the movie, it was a big, big deal for me. I got to watch it with my big brother, who has passed away not very long ago, to be honest. Doesn't matter, but that sucks. But yeah, so I got to watch it. Like, this is a big part of my childhood. So I'm very, very excited about this book, needless to say. If this dang saran wrap would you know, be cooperative, I'd be a little happier. Good thing we have a very sharp knife. All right. Oh, okay. So that's like that. Let's see what's happening here. What's happening here? Okay. That's like that. Okay. And that is like that. Beautiful. Well, the bag and board look really nice. I'll tell you that. So I've looked at a lot of copies of this book. And the graded copies are really expensive. And this really is a high grade copy of this book. This is beautiful. I wish it was a little more over on the board, but it is beautiful. This is awesome. We got a Conan the Barbarian #1. This is the first appearance of Conan. Also, the first appearance of King Crow, I believe. Bobby, what's going on, brother? This is a stunning copy of this book. I do collect Bronze Age books in higher grade, and this is a really beautiful copy of this book. I'm really Stepo Collecto 6 gave me a book at one point in time, and it was the first appearance of Ghost Rider, and it happened to be an 8.0, which I actually think it was a higher grade, but I think CGC ripped me off. And so that really started my collecting Bronze Age books in a certain grade category. So it's not easy. It's expensive. But this book was, like I said, a really awesome deal. I'm super stoked, man. This is a freaking awesome copy. He said it's a 9.0 to a 9.2. I'd be happy if it came back in 8.5. I don't put a lot of stock in the 9.0, 9.2. But if it did come back in 8.5, I'd be pretty darn happy with it. Because again, like I said, I got it for a good deal. Thank you, Suzuki. I appreciate you. This has been on my want list for a long time. I love Conan. Can't. Yeah, man. This looks beautiful, eh, Bobby? I don't know, man. Anybody wants to pop on, you're more than welcome. I can drop the link in the chat. I don't usually do that these days, but I don't know if I want to go home yet. Copy. Paste. Yeah, man. This is a stellar copy of this book. That's first Conan. I also got these recently. I just started collecting Ice Cream Man books. And I got a slab. It's not in front of me right now. I got a slab from Stepo. It was a 9.8. It was number 24, signed by the artist, fancy variant cover. And these are not signed by the artist, but also very fancy variant covers. Both the same cover, actually. But one is, of course, the black and white variant for this book, which is awesome. Awesome AF. And then, of course, you got the color version of it as well. So those came in recently. This Conan came in. The X-Men 266, which is also the best copy I personally ever owned of this book. There are copies where you get the Uncanny that's actually sort of chopped off as well. This has beautiful colors, as Stephen would like to say. Beautiful colors, crisp, lovely corners. So this one's going to CGC. Conan's going to CGC. And probably my Miles Morales is going to CGC. So those are some awesome books that I'm really happy to own in my collection. And let's go through the other ones I got. I got Darth Vader. Thanks, Steven. This is, like I said, the first appearance of Black Chrysanthemum or something like that. I can't exactly pronounce his name. Chrysanthemum. Great book. Awesome book and awesome character. He went over very well with the fans, so I have a few copies of that already. And I always buy this because it is an undervalued key. It's a big book. I know there's lots of them, but there are newsstands out there, and there's DC logo variants as well. I sold my DC logo variant because it wasn't like of the highest grade, but this book actually looks like it's in very, very good grade, like very high grade. I could probably send this to CGC. And again, I got this Uncanny X-Men 191 because X-Men are coming. This is Nimrod. I think he's being overlooked and undervalued for a very long time. So yeah, man, that's my collecting journey so far this year. I've gotten some gifts, but I don't know. I'm not sure if they fell this year or for like just before New Year's. I don't know. We'll see. But yeah, this is my collecting journey so far this year. It's going really well. I'm enjoying it. And yeah, man, I've gotten some cool books. That Conan book, I'll show you one more time because it's awesome. First appearance of Conan, super high grade. Very, very happy with this copy. I did look at a lot of copies of this book, so there is something interesting about this book. And I only know this because, you listen to enough people in this hobby, Steven Gentner, and you start looking at the colors. There's like dark in this book, and then they go lighter and lighter and lighter. I really love the fact that this is very dark up top and goes down, and you see the color gradient go down. Some of them are this color almost all the way up through the Conan, and so it's it does. You really got to buy the book and not the grade sometimes, and also look at the color strike on it, because this one is absolutely stunning, man. This is a freaking awesome copy. I couldn't be happier. Brad, how you doing, brother? I put the link in if anyone wants to join. I'm not going to stay on too long if nobody does. I'm sort of going to go now because I don't have much else to talk about. But I just wanted to show off some cool-ass books that I got recently. And again, hey, there's Bobby. Bobby D. The champ is in the house. The champ.
What's going on, brother?
This is it, my man. This is it. I'm really happy that I got a Conan 1. I'm super, super happy about it.
Yeah, that's what I come on to say. Congratulations, man. That's a badass book, brother.
Dude, yeah. Like it's a try thing necessarily. Oh, are you still there? Yeah, you're still there.
You froze up or something there for a second. Yeah, but I see you now.
All right. Yeah, I don't like to collect the hot new thing all the time. It's, and this is, I believe this is a tried true sort of key. It's Conan Conan's never gonna go out of style.
No, brother. As long as
It
as
was
long as you
expensive.
walk the earth with sandal feet, yeah, man, Conan's still gonna be a thing.
Yeah, man. It came in. It came in expensive. It's gonna be expensive when it goes out. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
And I just happened to get it at an awesome price. So I was. I
yeah.
finally pulled the trigger on it. I was able to. It's been a long time since I've been able to buy like a nice big comic like that. So I was like, "Ooh, it's happening!"
Partner, I'm gonna pull the trigger on this one right here. Yeah, boom.
Bam, baby, bam! There she is.
Yeah, man. So good. Yeah, good pickups, man. Yeah.
Thanks, brother. Yeah, I'm doing well this year so far. Some of these are obvious. Like I bought the that 3-pack from Barbarian. They'll be for sale, and then I buy some for myself as well, of course. So yeah, man, it's going well. It's doing pretty. You know, this year's coming along. It's coming along nicely.
Hell yeah, man. Are you doing that 25? Have you started that where you invest $25 and see what you can roll up?
We're gonna talk about it this Sunday, actually. I believe.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
we're gonna talk about it this Sunday. Unless we could you know we could sort of spill the beans. Oh, here's okay. I'm gonna have this guy come in, but if you don't mind, I'm gonna probably yell at him for like a minute.
Shit, yell away, but you're the reverend, brother.
If you're gonna yell at me, I'm gonna go away. Listen, you got to be nice to me. My Oregon Ducks just got their asses handed to them in the game,
Sorry
and
about
it
that.
was we lost a bunch of our players. We didn't have all of our guys, but it wouldn't have made a difference because Indiana truly is the best. So if you're gonna yell at me, just gentle, please.
So I just want to. There's something that the community should know. If you have friends in this community and you have late night conversations with your buddies, and you're like, "Hey, man, should I buy this book?"
Yes, you're a bad influence. I know that's exactly what you're talking about.
I'm just gonna say they're always gonna cost you money. They're always gonna be like, "Yes, of course you should buy that book. What are you thinking? You should buy that book right now."
Well, I should tell you, don't buy a book. If my evil doppelganger, if you ever hear something that looks like me say that to you, call the cops because they got me hiding. They got me in bondage somewhere.
They got me. They got me.
They got me.
Yes. So yeah, man. So that I had a conversation with Steppo about that book before I bought it, and I bought it. I bought it that very night. I pulled the trigger. I was like, "Oh, it's a must-have. It's a must-have in my collection." Yeah, I've always wanted it. I've wanted it since I restarted collecting comics. Since I was reading Conan comics when I was a kid. Oh, let's see what you. Oh, we got a twinning. We're twinning here. Nice.
Now, if you look at the registration, that you get the left edge of the Conan the Barbarian. In other words, this is perfect registration on this one, and yours looks beautiful too. Don't get me wrong.
Oh,
but
yeah.
you look at the edges on this one.
Centered, yeah. And nice and sharp.
Yeah, this. I'm not gonna. If I started grading the books that I should grade, I'd be giving an enormous amount of money to them because they profit on my careful collecting. If you follow what I'm saying. In other words, they take their cut because they say if it's graded, it's worth more. And in fact, they may be right. Also, your point about having it darker on the top and then rather than have it be lighter up there, you're absolutely right about this book. Now, The Secret Wars 8 is a far more demonstrative book in that regard, as far as because it virtually all of them are kind of an orange, kind of. But if you get the earliest ones in the print run are red. They are red. And I fluked into one, but I didn't even realize that there was that much of a difference. So I always look at now. You can say, well, if it isn't a newsie. It's that book is a direct. Frankly, I don't care because the quality of the book is such that if you're going to have one, and what you did with the Conan is exactly what you should do. If you're going to have one, have one.
Yeah, and like, yeah, you want the best thing that you can personally, like, I can personally afford. I couldn't go for, a 9, a graded 9.4, graded this, or like, but you know what? The guy touted it as a 9, and it looks beautiful. It looks
It
really
looks damn
nice.
nice to me, man.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful looking book. How do the pages look?
I haven't opened it that far yet, so I'll probably not do that online because I don't want to.
Bugger it up.
Yeah, yeah, I don't want to bugger
Well,
it up
listen,
at all.
I appreciate that.
We gotta, I buy that for $1 in the chat.
I'd buy that for $1.
I'm going to do a trade here pretty quick.
Yeah, of course.
I mean, not pretty quick, but as soon as the book that I am seeking will appear.
Oh,
And
yeah.
this is the bigger book that I'm going to be trading. This is like a 7.5. This is 7.5 white pages of the first print. This
Oh,
is like a $10,000 book.
God dang it all.
But I didn't, I bought it. I can't even, how many years ago I bought this? I bought it raw as well. And the dealer put that it was a 7.5 white pager, and that's exactly how it came back. I mean, that guy hit the nail right on the head with this one. But
That's a beautiful book, Stephen. Why Ooh.
but you see, the thing is, if I'm going to deal with Yaniv, which I usually
Yeah,
do. If
yeah, of course.
I could probably come up with 2 or 3 2 or 3 short boxes of slabs to do it. But the last time I did a deal with him, and what he's run into is it's the number of books that he has to sell to get his money out and then start to make a profit.
Right.
The fewer books that he has to mess with. Yeah, let's look. Yeah. What a beautiful copy.
Like, it's lovely. It really is a lovely copy. It's almost flawless. It really is nice.
I think that it's you have a quite a red light there. Your edges look beautiful.
Yeah.
The color strike is good. You did good, man. That is
Yeah.
a beautiful looking book. Well
Yeah.
done.
And you know what? It's something that not a lot of my friends own. So I like owning stuff that not a lot of my friends own.
But yeah, that's really nice. Plus the first Gambit looks beautiful.
The Gambit's great. I haven't, I've sold this. This is probably, now that I think about it, when people are say, "What is your book?" I'm like, probably the Gambit. I've sold this book 3, maybe 4 times already. But this book, this particular copy, it's something, man. It's, again, color strike, as well as. Ooh.
Where did he go?
Oh,
He gave up. He ran away.
the Gambit got him.
This is the it's just things are so they're hectic and terrible. They're in St. Catharines. That's all I know.
I'm a rookie.
Did you push the wrong button?
I did, I guess. Yeah, this book here, like, this is nice. And honestly, I know it sounds silly because it's not super expensive, but it's not like cheap. You can't just go out and buy a Gambit because you want one. But they're not that bad. A 9.6s going for a couple $100. It's not that bad, and I think Gambit. Obviously, I think he's rumored to be in the Doom movie, and that he may possibly make it to Secret Wars. Who knows? We'll see. So Gambit's a good buy right now if you're looking to get a good buy.
I was just seeing if I could find my copy. Here's my copy of this. Here's my Secret Wars I was just talking about.
Oh, yes, yeah. Yeah, it's really red, that copy.
Yo.
I have a copy as well.
I have a raw as well.
Yeah.
But the raw one, and it's a nice copy, but they were printed with the orange.
Yes.
That is to say, structurally, the book is structurally high at 9.6 or 9.8, whatever. But it's where it was in the print run, where the kind of color strike that you get.
Mm-hmm.
I'd never seen one this red, so I made it. I got it from Ed Craze. I And of course, they got the frogs on the
Oh, that's a beauty copy. That's a
Frogger on the.
copy. I have a
That was-
9.4 of that book, which I got in a great deal when I a few years back, actually, from Newbie Comics. To be honest, I bought it from Newbie. If you remember that guy, I don't know if he still does comic stuff because I never get the notifications when he's on. So I don't know if he's still doing that.
Let me see if I can find that Gambit for you because I have a copy and I have these newer boxes that have this stuff in it, and I try to put all the nicer ones in one, but
Oh, what do we got, Bobby? We got
I found this little painting at a thrift store, you know, and then I picked it up and I added that submariner there. You know, it was just that lady by the beach, yeah. And then I painted the submariner standing there, yeah. Day at the beach, I call it now, yeah.
that is fantastic, my man.
Where's Roman Curtis?
That is really, really fantastic.
And that could either be Sue Storm or it kind of looks like Madam. Yeah, that could be Madam. And
That's really awesome, dude. I love that. That's really great, my man.
there's a guy online, yeah, Roy Studios or something. I'm so bad with names, man, but I see him doing stuff like this, and so you know me, man. I was like, hell, I want to try it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, I've seen that stuff too, where they like put like string through them or like burn the edges if there's like
yeah,
there's some
exactly.
cool
Man.
stuff, man. That is cool, Bobby.
And then I did this one. This is for that. Drawn to You is coming up Monday. It's going to be Alex is the special guest, and it's going to be Batman villains.
Oh,
So yeah, I did this, and then it opens up, and it's got a Man Bat in there.
Man Bat, baby.
Make his wings flap. Yeah, he's coming. Yeah.
Is that
Yeah.
Gambit? Is that a 70s book?
No, it would be late
80s?
80s. Late 80s, yeah.
Yeah, brother.
Maybe
Then I picked
maybe
up this-
mid 80s. I think it's maybe, but I think it's closer to like 86 or something like that.
I'll,
This is-
now it's a matter of principle. I'll be right back.
Steven, they're tearing him apart. Poor Batman.
That's all right.
Yeah. Brave
Yeah,
the Bold, 98. Yeah, Phantom Stranger. I think they look at Robin all stiff as light as a feather, stiff as a board over there. Yeah. And I believe that's Neil Adams' cover. Yeah, I'm not 100%.
It looks like it would be. Honestly, if I was to guess, I would say Neil Adams. But sometimes they trick me.
Yeah, me too, man. But yeah,
That's a dark cover. Everybody's ripping Batman, ripping him apart. So that's pretty cool, Bobby.
yeah, man.
Dude.
Thanks, yeah.
Dude, Bobby, you're killing it, bro. If you don't
Yeah,
know,
bro.
Bobby does a lot of interactive art pieces. I don't know. Do you put them up on your Instagram at all, Bobby?
Oh yeah, man. Sometimes I can't wait to finish. I get excited and I start posting shit. Yeah, but it's always Bobby De La Ghetto 1, man. I'm on there on Instagram. I post up
Yeah, baby.
comics and my artwork and just different ideas and such. Yeah, my life such as it is.
Like I said, I've gotten some awesome books lately. These are the two heavy hitters, though. We got that beautiful Gambit.
Yeah.
We got a super awesome copy of Conan the Barbarian #1. This is a beautiful copy. This
Not jelly, man, but I'm envious, man. Yeah, I'm
This
envious.
is my pick for undervalued spec. There is X-Men 191. That's the first appearance of Nimrod. No one's talking about Nimrod. Who's talking about Nimrod? I'm talking about Nimrod. You know why? I might be a Nimrod. But
I wasn't gonna say it, man. Yeah.
I felt it. I pick this book up every time I see it that it's cheap. This was really cheap. It's a near mint copy. It's a newsstand.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna say no. It's Doomsday, buddy. Doomsday is one of the greatest villains of Superman. So how are you gonna say no to that?
Right.
This again, awesome character, Black Chrysanthemum. This is his first appearance, and I have this book a few times already because I collect Darth Vader. But I'll pick it up again if it's if it's cheap.
One of those, yeah, one of those.
And these books I got for less than half price, my man. Like these books are actually worth 50 and 60 bucks a piece, and I think I picked up both of them for 25 bucks. So that's the color copy of it, and that is the black and white version of it, and this is Ice Cream Man number 25, which goes very well with my Ice Cream Man number 24 that I just got from Steven recently. So yeah, I'm
quite a story on that one too. That was a spin the wheel for purchases at an auction, the Astonishing Auction, and I won it. And I had purchased enough stuff from him, from Matty Freeze,
Barbarian.
and then well, there he is.
There he is.
And so I just, the minute I got that, I knew that was going to be, and the champ, despite my finest efforts to arm you with weapons of books, the champion came in and destroyed you.
Yeah, well, he's got a mouthpiece, you know.
Yeah.
It's hard to get around that mouthpiece and his broken neck.
Oh yeah.
See, that's what I'm hoping, Steven. I believe that mine has a very good shot of that 9.8 quality.
Ooh.
Do you see the color strike on this one too?
Yeah, the pink, the blue, beautiful
The
stuff.
blue, yeah, the blue and the pink
The gradient, beautiful.
popping. Yeah.
I gotta tell you,
I realize I'm like a broken record. I don't try to be, but it's just like when I look at a book, what do you see?
Barbarian, I've been singing your praises, my man. If you're not subbed to Barbarian, check him out. He does auctions. He's a good dude. Yeah, man. I like Barbarian.
Do you want I should show a few of these clunks I have in here?
Sure, Steven, absolutely.
If you, listen, I don't want to play through on your big reveal either.
Not at all. Not at all. No, show it up. I love seeing books. Oh, that's a hard book to get in a high grade, man.
Boy.
Now, when this book came out, could you lose Barbarian? I love Barbarian.
Oh, yeah.
But he's encroaching on my picture.
Barbarian, get out.
He's sort of like he's sort of on my toes, I do like him though, but this one, a lot of times they're sort of a faded black, and even on the newsstand, brand new, they would be there were some that were glossy, and some that were sort of like semi-gloss. I don't know how else to describe it.
I've never seen one that's not ticky, so that's beautiful. That's a beautiful copy of that. Oh.
And it was one that when I saw it, it reminded me. When I did my top books of the year, I neglected to show this one.
One of my favorite books that you have. Beautiful book, Steven. Beautiful. It's just, you gotta, it's the creature, man. For that to be its first appearance is absolutely mind blowing. That it was.
That it's in an Archie.
It's in an Archie book of all things.
How cool is that?
Ridiculous. Ridiculous is what it is.
They only had. Now the ones that I saw that were in this like 6 and 7s that I saw.
Yeah.
Had a transmission. They had a burn around all 4 corners. Mm. This one had the least of that I saw. So I was definitely buying the way the book. I was buying the book and not the label. I'm sorry.
You're all right, Steven. You keep repeating. You know what? The more you repeat yourself, the better I do in buying comics. So I'm appreciative.
I got this one for Mark Oldroyd. This is the second appearance of Astro Boy. Wow. And I think this is the highest graded. This is a March of Comics Astro Boy #1, and this was sold at shoe stores. These were given out at.
That is so cool. Astro Boy. Okay, I watched a lot of Astro Boy when I was a kid. Astro Boy.
So do I.
Battle of the
We gotta go to the shoe store. We gotta go to the shoe store, Mom. What?
So if I ask Steppa what he paid for a book, the answer is always a couple $100.
That's the beauty. Yeah.
That's a
great
good.
one.
That's a good.
That's why I love my wife.
Yeah,
She's kind and unassuming, and she keeps me in track. I can tell you that. She keeps
That
me. She takes great care of me. She does.
this Avengers is a good spec book, people. That's the first time
oh,
cover
it's got the sign
meeting
on.
X-Men versus Avengers. If you don't think that's going to happen at some point in the movie, you're crazy.
It's Battle Lines, I guess
Yeah,
they
yeah.
call this the first Battle Line
First
issue,
Battle
and
Line cover.
signed by and Roy Thomas signed it right where it wouldn't hurt.
Yeah, nice placing. Yeah,
That is a good placing, actually.
but I love the interior artwork. Is just awesome in that book. The whole thing, yeah, it's just a great book. There's another
You
one.
got some love for your pinball.
Yeah,
I went with a higher grade than the signed one. I had the signed one. I already had this one, but I like the signature. This one is a slightly brighter cover in a 9.2.
It's a great book. Great book. And honestly, to be honest, folks, that is not in a raw. That's not that expensive of a book at the moment. It's a good book to get. If we're doing undervalued spec, that's what that's what we're doing. That's bats.
I have a I think an 8.5 or a 9 that was the one that I had Neil sign. I didn't have this at that time,
That's right, Biggie.
but this is first Talia al Ghul.
That's a spicy meatball is what that one is.
Here is the first appearance of Turok.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Where's Legion when you need them?
He called all the dinosaurs are called honkers. So there are flying honkers, they're swimming honkers, and they're land honkers. And in his pouch, Turok has the poison that he makes, where his arrows, the poison arrows, take him out, and they always go like the arrow will go in the neck, and he goes griunk, and that's the end of him.
All right.
Freaking honkers.
Here's the one issue of the Jetsons that they did.
I've been looking at that book recently, Mr.
Hard to find, and they're kind of spendy.
Yeah,
I couldn't find one higher than a 5. I saw a couple, but they had a lot more damage along the spine in the higher grade, and I couldn't understand how that was. And this is off-white as well, and the pinup back cover.
Wow.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not even looking at it for it because I know there is a movie coming, but I don't even want it for that. I saw the Jetsons in the theater. I grew up watching the Jetsons, so you want it because of your childhood, right?
So did I.
And then all of a sudden, yeah, I know. And then all of a sudden, the movie comes out. You're like, God dang it, I can't afford it anymore. So I'm trying to pre-buy.
This I purchased my entire set of Magnus the Robot Fighter when eBay first started.
Okay.
And the guy was in Arizona, and he bought them. He took great pride in this. He says, "I bought them off the newsstand. It's the complete set, and all of them are around 8.9s. I think they were a little bit tough on me, but I thought that issue 2 was the issue number 1 because I never saw this cover on the stands.
Beautiful cover, though. Really beautiful cover. Robot Fighter has good covers, man.
Yeah, the painter. I think the painter is. Let's see, it's a Russ Manning story cover in art. I thought this was. I guess this is a Russ Manning cover. Usually, it's like the guy's name is Alan Anderson or something like that. Did a lot of the painted covers for them. Here is. This is the second copy I've had of this book. The first one I had a raw copy, and I met Chuck Connors, the rifleman.
Right.
And so I brought the book with me, and he signed it. And there was a huge line to see him, and he was very, very nice. Big guy. He's wearing glasses, and he's an older guy at this point. But anyway, with the rifleman, and so he was when I showed him the book, he started laughing, and he says, "Oh, look at the boy." He says, "Oh man, look at my gut, boy. I look good here, don't I? Boy, oh boy." And so he signed the book, but that went away with my first collection. And here is, they just introduced the Schwinn Corvette this year, of this book. This is 62, early 62.
Nice.
Here's my box with Marvel Monsters. shares with my Master Comics. I mean my Fawcett books, and so I had a few extras here that I just picked up. Your ride's there, Bleak.
It's not actually me. I think that's Bobby's ride.
Oh, was it Bobby's
Yeah.
ride this time?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
That's all right. They're not impatient though. Don't worry. They'll come to your door. Don't worry.
They can keep a knocking, but I ain't go. They can't come
I ain't
in.
gonna let them in.
It's the fuzz, man. Run. It's the fuzz.
The September 23rd was when this one hit the stands, and it's a December date
Wow.
on the cover, but I mean December on the cover, December number 79, but September 23rd, and this is 1960. So on the September 23rd I was 7 when this came out.
Awesome, man. That's beautiful Kirby cover. Yeah.
Here's a high grade one of this one.
Ooh.
Oh, these are the nice Strange Tales you have. You got a beautiful collection of Strange Tales.
Yeah.
You know, the small 10-cent, I mean, the way that these books, you don't see these books. You just don't see them. Generally, and these books were consumed. We are always doomed. That is it's grog. We're doomed. We're doomed. Yes, but we were doomed last year with Blip. Yes, but Blip didn't make it. But we're doomed this month again.
And
There was a
Grank and Bloop and Brank and
Tor and
yeah.
anyway, but the great dragon cover.
Mm-hmm.
This is
Yeah,
from.
that's well, all the monster stuff's really good, right? It's just fun.
I love it, but the public was tired of it.
Yeah,
And I think
can see
that what Stan Lee did was he played on the pre-code horror on the monsters. And the monsters came and the monsters went. But DC, because by that time Flash had come out. Flash came out in hi Beckerman. Flash came out in 56. And DC and then the Green Lantern and Atom and then Justice League and all that. And DC was kicking them. And so the last spin, they had Good Girls stuff. They had the like Cindy and all these other ones. And then they had the Marvel Monsters, and they were losing money at it. And they finally, I mean, they were doing what they were doing, and it was not working. And so then he copied the Challengers, I believe, of the Unknown for a team, and then he gave them all manner of family problems, which is what Stan Lee would always do. He turned it into a soap opera. And instead of it being a pretty, I would say, white bread, good and evil type thing, Stan Lee put where it wasn't that the heroes, with DC, the heroes fought the villains. But with Marvel, it's always the Marvel guys are fighting with their family or their friends or their personal problems. And then they inject some foe or some, Peter Parker's having problems in school and Betty Brant won't look at him and Aunt May is dying again. And then Doc Ock comes in, he has to fight him, and all the time, and I got a final, and I got to get a picture for J. Jonah. What am I going to do? It's this henpecked thing, and it was sort of punctuated by super villains coming in and fighting them. Yeah. So the undercurrent of the whole story, the entire undercurrent, was their relationships with other people. And a lot of the younger group liked that more so than having it being good versus evil.
It was relatable. You have gods in DC versus relatable people in Marvel. It makes perfect sense.
But they were the most henpecked, and then there's never. It's almost like watching Smallville, all right, or the CW. It was almost like that because there's never any happiness. There's never any happiness in a Marvel book ever.
No, I know.
They get a nanosecond of everything good. Gosh, Reed, I love you so much. See us next time when Reed throws Sue out of the house. What happens?
They really need to give Spidey a break. Let him win for Pete's sake. He's one of the
give
He's
him
one of the
something.
best heroes of all time. He's a very old hero now. Let him be like a leader in some group. Like let him be the real like I don't know. Let him be a Reed Richards or let him be something for Pete's sake. But no, he's just your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, sleeping on the couch.
No, he's
Can't get
gotta
a job.
he's
Can't get a girlfriend.
gotta get Mary Jane. Then you can't have Mary Jane. Then Mary Jane gets your job, and then there are 5 or 6 different worlds in which Spider-Man is going on. And then Miles comes in, and they got all this in the noir and all this other stuff.
One of the smartest people on the planet. Can't get a job. Can't get a fucking house. Can't
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 get a
get an
girl. Can't get a guy.
apartment.
Can't make any money. And
Can't make
see
money.
you next month. Aunt May's in
No.
the hospital again.
Can make his own web shooters, but can't keep a job. Jeez.
Can't keep a job. Can't figure it out. Anyway, this is part of the East Lansing collection. And this was a collection found in East Lansing, Michigan by Harley E. And that's where he lived. And these books all are in the 949, above 9s all the way. And it was all the big guys went after Thor and Tales of Suspense and FF and Spidey's. No one gave a damn about the Tales to Astonish or Strange Tales because the guy was a completist. And that suited me right to the ground because Strange Tales and Tales to Astonish were 2 of my favorite titles at the time. So this is my White Pager 9.4 of the first Paste Pot Pete.
Did you ever do a lot of Fantastic Four, Stephen? I don't
No.
really see you show tons of Fantastic Four.
I have some. I have the Fantastic Four with Ant-Man in it. I think it's 16.
Right.
That
right.
pink cover, I got a beauty of a cover on that one. That's in with my Astonishes. But I had a few of these graded. Here is number 105. What's that other one? Was that 109? No, that's 104. Here's 105. I don't care for Strange Tales 101 with the big radio tower. It's really a dark, murky cover. I never liked that one. I can't even tell you what 102 is, but anyway, but here's 105. And this is one that I really, really was lucky to get. This is I got a 9.6 white page on this.
Ooh,
Fire versus Water.
yeah, man. I like that.
Yeah, anything with Human Torch on it has always been a good cover since I was a little kid. Oh, those are cool.
Here's the 110.
I imagine you got the one where they got the Beetle wigs on, Steppo.
I think so. Somewhere.
Yeah.
I have pretty much a complete set.
Hell yeah. Those are awesome, man.
Here is the origin of Doctor Strange.
That's cool.
Yeah.
The origin of Doctor Strange is a great movie all by itself, to be honest.
It really is. I didn't realize that the ancient one was going to be Padma Shmatuki from India. I thought we'd have some weazened old guy, maybe have, but evidently not.
No.
This
Marvel does what Marvel does, buddy.
they do. They don't you know, Ken? Don't you recognize me as the ancient one? No, I don't recognize you as the ancient one. I really don't. I don't know who the hell are you. This book, I love the costume. I always have, and it's the screwiest title for the first Judo Master. It's Special War Series number 4, and I went for months. They just didn't. They don't show up. And this guy had an 8.5, and he wanted probably double guide for the thing. And I kept offering and I kept offering it, and the guy just said, no, I know how rare it is. This 9.2 came out at about 2/3 the price of what his others should have been for a 9.2 over an 8.5.
Yeah.
It gave me great joy to buy this book. No vendetta, I'm not vindictive at all. Except when I am.
Is that the first appearance of Alan in comic books then?
That's the first appearance of the Juno Master in comics, yes.
Ah, so that's Alan. Perfect.
I have that. I like this one. It's a really tough book. And I went to PGX because I didn't look at the company. I just looked at the book. And this
Yeah,
is
the
a
first time I heard
really
about
tough
that,
book.
Baby Shaq actually was the first person I heard about that book through.
Yeah, I had seen this before. In the vintage this is, which is in the 1970. I was in high school, and Black Like Me was the book
Oh,
that
I've read it.
everybody had to read that
I've
in
read it.
literature.
Yeah.
And so when I read the book, and it's very poignant, really. And there was a movie with James Whitmore, who actually they made it into a movie, and it was really terrible. I mean, it was awful,
I never saw the
and
movie, but I read the book.
it
They
was
need
it was
to.
it was
Sorry, go ahead.
a real eye opener. But this, of course, was a response to it. I'm Curious Black. I'm Curious Yellow, of course, was the movie too that everybody was talking about, which is one of the first X-rated movies, and it was some Swedish piece of crap, really. I read somewhere.
I read it. I read somewhere.
I read somewhere the reviews because I can't remember seeing it. Okay. I
But
finally stepped.
they need to revisit that story where Lois turned black. Yeah, that Superman just one night. Hey, Lois, remember that time you went black? You think we can try that again?
I think that would be one of the Black Label books,
Yeah, there you
Bobby.
go. There you go.
I think because if they had to have the Black Label to get the Bat Wang, so if you're gonna get the Soups Wang, we better have a Black Label on that baby. I finally decided to step up to a higher grade of a Swamp Thing white pager.
I think I saw you buy that. Didn't you buy that on the auction recently? Not recently, but
no. I went out. I went out into the interwebs to find this one.
Maybe it was Doc I saw looking at that one. Somebody was bidding on that recently, and I was like, "Oh, that's a good one."
Well, Doc would have the 9.8. I'm a small fish. I have to go with the 9.4.
Yeah, that's fair. That's a beauty. That's a really beauty.
Yeah.
This is my favorite cover.
Biggie, if you
and
want to pop on,
story.
man, the link's in the chat, brother. If anybody wants to pop on, just let me know.
My favorite Swamp Thing. I've only got a few more. My favorite Swamp Thing cover, and is this one here. And I stepped up to get a white pager 9.6 of this. Because this writes and cover the story inside where they're running up the stairs to the top of the building, and Swamp Thing disappears, and Batman is trying to find him, and he's standing on two parapets, and his cape is flowing down back out between his legs out, where he's looking, trying to find him. It is one of the coolest panels. If I ever was going to buy original art from this series or a Wrightson page, that is the one that I would want to go for.
That is a cool panel. You are not wrong, sir. And the red, the Swamp Thing in the red is really cool. The light on the building is awesome. Yeah, it's a beauty.
This is one of the ones, I think I have about 5 or 6 copies of this thing that I've always thought, well, that's a little bit nicer, and then I'll be kind of fooled by it. Here is, we're getting up to a sore spot for you, Bleecker, so I know you're sitting down, so fortify yourself. I bought this one.
Why you gotta be like that, Steven?
Because I know you, that's why. I don't want you falling down and breaking your teeth out again, all right? So here's this one, and it's such a departure, but it's such a cool cover, a good girl cover, which is the first cameo of our friend Constantine.
Yes, sir.
And then, of course, you know what comes next.
Hey, oh. I don't know. Alan said the first appearance of Constantine is in a DC something book tonight.
Yeah, it's some sort of a spotlight book and stuff like that. It's got a cartoon cover. I have it. It is a nothing burger. It doesn't count.
That's right.
It really is. It's a nothing burger. Right. And Alan said, but it is.
Uh-huh.
And I said, for you, it is. But this one here, this is a truly beautiful. I mean, whether it was first Constantine or not, this is just a beautifully made cover.
Yeah, man. Alan's full of it. Yeah, that's what I said too, Vicky. I'm like, yeah, okay, Alan, whatever, get out of here. Bobby, Beckerman says, Bobby, you met Wrightson, didn't you?
Yeah, man. I got his autograph. Yeah, he's a really cool dude, man.
Was he cool to talk to?
Yeah, man. He was real cool, man. Yeah.
Oh, holy. Steven's showing off some bangers, man.
This one has such.
Strong.
This one, it's a 7.5. I don't know why it is, but it was so white. The cover was so bright that I just said, "This is." They're anomalies when they look like this. When the white cover is that bright, and there isn't some kind of transferal or whatever it is. But it's just this is as a Steranko goes. I think it's overlooked because this one is the one before the big boy, right?
Yeah, but that's a beauty.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. That's an excellent one. Is that
This is first appearance of Kitty Pryde,
uh-huh.
the White Queen, Emma Frost, and Sebastian Shaw.
Sebastian.
Mastermind appearance. It has a John Byrne and Terry Austin cover, and it has a Chris Claremont story. But it's got all the origins, and it's a keeper. I mean, it's one of the ones that continues to surface. Like in the auctions, everybody oohs and ahs, like for the Secret Wars 8 or for the Hulk 340 or the Batman 423 or the Spider-Man 300. Those are the kinds of books that everybody's unraveling on these auctions for. And to a certain degree, this was sort of, I inoculated myself by finding reasonably priced. What I do is I will go into, like I say, I put in X-Men 129 in eBay. And then what I'll do is I'll go X-Men 129 and then I'll put a comment and go CGC. Then I hit search and then I hit highest first. And then you scroll down and then you find out who the motivated seller is. Because you'll have guys that where a 9.4 will get clear down into the 8s in pricing. So in other words, like you'll have an 8 that's like, let's say $400. And you got a 9.4 that's 800, and they're all slabs, and so the motivated guy is with the 9.4. He's trying just to get his money out. Yeah. The guy at the 8.5 that wants the same amount wants to hit a home run. See, yeah. So you find the motivated sellers by doing that, and I had great luck with that. You don't have that benefit on my comic shop.
No, you do not.
And so what I do is once I do the eBay first, then I will go and see if there is some anomaly over in my comic shop, and I've found them there. But I go to eBay first with this method, and it has served me very well because again, you generally don't have as many motivated sellers on my comic shop as you do on eBay, and there are more of them. And even with fees.
And you always go with somebody that's willing to take an offer. Always.
Well, if it is or best, and of course, if there's somebody that has an Instagram,
always do best offer.
Then you go to Instagram and then you say, "What can I do?" Yeah. Let's avoid the fees.
Yeah.
And this is the other one I have of this done.
I do the exact same thing, Stephen. So we're with you on that one.
And this is, I think, the first solo Wolverine story. And this one is signed and sketched by Chris Claremont.
Nice.
You can't really see it too well. I think it's snicked, and then he signed his name. Because he's a writer, not an artist. It's like when Stan Lee does an image, it's a stick figure. Wow, it's beautiful. Well, no. Stan, just do me a favor. Sign it in the right place. They took advantage of that poor man. They used him they milked him like a cash cow when he was very, very ill, and I really don't like the way they treated him.
Nope.
I really don't.
Definitely
criminal. I think the term I'm looking for is criminal.
I agree with you 100%. I hope they don't. I hope that movie doesn't ever come out. Actually, it really bugs me.
He came through Kansas City one time, Mr. Lee, and it was during the last year of his life or so, man. And I seen those handlers. I seen him. It was a big long line, and it was like $100 an autograph, something like that. And So I got discouraged. I heard rumors too that he was like, "Is this the last person?" And they were telling him, "Yeah, yeah," but the line was going still out the door. They were just lying to him, and and so I failed to get his autograph, but I seen him from across the room. That's about as close as I got.
We got
I
Rad.
watched him walk across the room too, and he was hobbling and here in Portland. And I wanted to go up and tell him how much I appreciated him, but he looked like he was not really, he didn't look like he was having a good time. And to have another fan come up and harass, but I watched him. And Lord knows I've got a lot of, everybody has a lot of Stan Lee signatures because Stan did sign an awful lot of stuff. So at least we have that benefit. And the body of his work is extensive. It's huge.
Mr. Rad Art and Comics. How you doing, buddy? Hey, you got the
Hey,
first
Aaron.
There's
about Nimrod.
there's the Nimrod right there, baby.
Is he punching into the chest of Colossus?
He sure is. That's awesome, buddy.
Aaron,
Yeah,
you
he's
saw that Betty Page and Marilyn Monroe had their debut today, did you not?
Yes, yes.
They sure look good.
Thank you, thank you. I'm glad you like them.
I do.
I you know what? I always sort of look for those Stanley memorial books, the ones with the banner on top. See, you got something going on behind that. Hey, Domino, there you are.
You know, this whole thing with Domino, well, it's not real. That first appearance of Domino is not really Domino. She's a doppelganger. What is that? Uh-oh.
You're still using Stan's hologram for money. I know, it's brutal, dude. Yeah, of course, Biggie, of course. Do you want it in the chat or do you want it in your email, buddy? I can just put it in the chat. This is no problem. This is just for Biggie Shack or whoever else wants to come in.
Just for Biggie or whoever else. What exclusivity?
That's wild. Yeah, that's a wild one.
Hey, man, it's Bleecker Street Comics. We don't keep people out the door. We always let them in, unless they're jerks.
There you go.
Hey, that's I have the I got the that's awesome. What is that? That's
Like a
awesome.
reprint.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I love the art in the back there, Mr. Rad. Very cool. Oh, yeah, that's awesome.
Cool. Is that Campbell?
Yeah.
You really
Yeah.
tried to.
Oh, it's got the X-Men. Yeah, that's crazy.
That's cool. Oh, that's probably a Savage Avengers. That's a great. Always great. Weapon
There's
X.
Barry Windsor. Yeah, Barry Windsor.
He used to be Barry Smith. That's how I got to know him in the first place. Then
Wow.
he got married and he hyphenated on me.
Is that a Perillo? Really? That's great. Hey, that's actually awesome. Biggie Shack in the house. How you doing, Biggie?
Biggie.
You know?
Yeah, J. Scott Campbell.
Savage.
That's awesome. Wolverine always has good covers, man.
That's nice. Yeah, Capullo.
Does he look old? I mean, does he have a white beard or something on that last one? Maybe I missed it.
A little bit, yeah.
What's with the beard?
He's Old Man Logan, maybe.
Christmas was coming up, so he wanted to play Santa.
Nothing says Santa like the Wolverine.
Wow.
Nice.
I
Those are
got that one. That's nice.
always popular. The that cover,
Homage.
it's just great. Yeah, it's the homage, so that's really good.
Yeah.
It's a story about continuity.
No, Campbell.
She looks like she's in charge.
The first Hell's Angel.
That's cool, man.
You know, Wolverine. Yeah, right in the chops.
Right now, kiss.
Yeah.
Who did that one? Is that looks almost? That's not like an Alex Ross kind of thing? But who did that one?
When earlier when you were on Allen's and I was saying that Witchblade was Gernov. That's who I thought it was. That's who this is.
Okay, fair enough.
But it was Souza Micah that did that Witchblade. That was a beautiful Witchblade.
Thank you.
Definitely.
There are a lot I never see, and then the guy will put it up. He put it up with another set. He put it up with all those early Adam Hughes covers that run Fairy Tale or whatever it is. Tacoma Comics had it, and so I saw the Witchblade, which I had never seen it before. I said I sold, but it was part of a lot, and then it was all these fables, I think it was called, with all those. So I got a whole bunch of that stuff that I will be showing. I have to go on this show every Sunday. My God, drag me to this show. And then I got to do something. So I'm saving those to a show on Sunday. I think that there will be a lot of, if you like Adam Hughes, it's a lot of Adam Hughes work.
All right. I like that. And Beckerman, it's Adi Granov. Granov.
That's
Whoever
it.
it is.
Yeah.
There you go. Nice. That's awesome, dude. X-Man. I got a big run of X-Man, actually.
I got them all.
You got them all, yeah? Savage Land was one of my favorites for the X-Men stuff.
Well, Rogue sure did look good in the Savage Land. That's all I can say. When she's in Civilization, she's wearing a lot more clothes.
And then, of course, Mr. Rad is an artist in this community. If you love art and you want him to be a piece, been doing some hella good pieces lately. Always awesome. He does great work, man. So Rad, hit him up for a commission. And I'm going to show off my stuff that I got again because I can. It's my show. I got that Darth Vader first Black Chrysanthemum. I've got, like I said, I got a few of these, but it was very, very reasonably priced, so I just bought it. This also was extraordinarily reasonably priced.
Extraordinary sounds good.
Right? As the newsstand, I'm like, yep, I'll buy it every time I see it. I have no problem doing it. This I think is important. Nobody's talking about old Nimrod. I think Nimrod might be cool to get. Very reasonable priced. These books were for my Ice Cream Man collection. These are, again, this is what is this, a black and white virgin variant, limited to 300 copies, art by Vincenzo Riccardi. Very cool. That is the black and white sketch variant of that. And then we've got the color variant of that, which is also just as cool, if not cooler. I love Ice Cream Man stuff, so I think it's great. The covers are great. This book I got just last week, I think. So we got that really nice copy. The dark blue goes into the light blue down there. You can see how dark the dark blue is. It's nice. And then last but not least, the one that I've been really grinding my gears about and hoping it gets here safe. Take that tape off the cover. We got Conan the Barbarian.
That is a beautiful copy. Congratulations, man. That is a gorgeous, gorgeous copy.
Yeah, man.
It really is a beaut. Nice edges, great color, excellent.
Just, yeah, I'm loving it. The guy, he didn't lie, so I'm pretty happy about that. He did tout it as a 9092, and it's in that range. I don't know if it's a 9092, but It's very, very, very nice copy.
Will you lay hands on that before you submit?
I probably will take it out, check it out, and definitely put some hands on her. Probably, I think.
Oh, shit! I was gonna pop some books. If
Yeah, of course, Biggie. Of course, brother.
Yeah.
Dagger, how you doing, my man?
All right, let's go with this guy right here.
Hey,
One of my favorite books of the Silver Age. Absolutely.
nice and purple too. It's good colors.
Yeah,
That's
really
a
nice.
great copy, Big.
Yeah, it looks good, don't it? Yeah.
It does.
Yeah, I got that from my buddy Geek Aficionado.
Nice.
This bad boy. This is my favorite Celtic cover.
That's
Yeah, it's a good one.
It's a beauty.
I love the green. I love green covers. I just do. You don't get a whole lot of them.
Yeah, I don't have a lot of 9.6s. I just got this one and the Wolverine 8 behind me. So I might have a couple more, but all right, I got a little double pack right here. Got the
Hey, that's actually awesome, dude. Didn't you get one of those from Beckerman?
I got the slab from Beckerman and the foil from my shop.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't show these off enough, so
I love the Godzilla. That's a great. Who's that? Herb Trempy or Tremp?
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah, sure.
Yep.
You got this one, Stepper?
I think I do. I think I have a raw copy somewhere of that book. Yeah, I don't have an awful lot of Phantom Stranger, but I think it's a great. It's a look at the gal who is complete doesn't know what's coming.
Yeah.
But always go that she's going, darling, I love you. Oh my God, it's over.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm lucky I got two of those. Yeah.
you got two of them. Look at you. Wow.
Yeah, I got two of them. Yeah.
That's
I
a
almost got
beautiful
the full
book.
run. Yeah, I almost got the full run of Phantom Stranger. I think I'm only missing one.
Bronze Age horror is just killer.
Got my Turok number 5.
Sweet.
Or is that right? Yeah, Turok Son of Stone number 5, 1956.
Son of Stone, boy. You know what he be doing.
Hello. This was personalized from Neil Adams to Biggie Shack.
Wow.
2 Biggie Shacks from Neil Adams. Not the signature.
That's a keeper, man. That's a keeper.
Yeah, look at that spine, though. That spine, woof.
That's about what mine looks like. Yeah. I got
Well,
one like
well loved.
that. Yeah. Looks
I got
like
this
that's
as a
that
gift
one.
for my buddy D Ronks, though. Thank you, D.
Yeah.
Even like that, it's still a nice book. 45.
No, that's MB right there.
Yeah.
Inhumans,
They put the Inhumans all the way in the background, Biggie. I mean, we're going up against the Inhumans. It's a big deal, and they're about 6 miles away on the top of the building.
It's pretty crazy. You get a first team and 5-6 characters, and
You can't see nothing.
it was only $100. So I mean, what the hell, man?
It's not that. That's crazy that it's not that expensive a book.
It should be more than that. Yeah,
I agree.
I don't care.
You
How
know, if they had put I always thought if they had put the Inhumans in the front and put the Fantastic Four behind, would have made so much more
man.
sense.
Yeah, you get Lockjaw up there. That would have been a nice deal.
Yeah, that would have made way more sense.
Here's my Gwenpool 9.4.
Nice.
There's
I
another
bet you a
book-
lot of people don't realize that that's where Gwenpool starts too.
Yeah, right down there in that little head
Little
shop.
bubble, yeah.
Yeah, they say that other one's the first cover. I might have to get that one too, but I mean, at least she is kind of on there, you know.
Well, it's her face, you know.
Yeah, I got this from Son of Crom. This is a fried pie.
Can I eat some boards?
Okay, bud.
That's a nice one. Very cool.
My, he has such a soft voice.
Yeah. Here's my 2 newest ones: Star Wars 1, 5.5.
That looks nicer than a 5.5 to my eye.
Is it true that they?
I
just
guess
did
the
it?
top. I think it's because of the top, but the actual cover inside. That's a beautiful. That's a beautiful cover.
Yeah, I wanted to get a decent copy. I was surprised. This was actually cheaper than like 3 O's and 2 5s, so I couldn't pass it up. And I got this one about a month ago, I'd say.
What a great copy of that. What a great book that is. That was, and in the day that was giant, because he had just been, it was just in where he fought Captain America fought. It's the blue and yellow cover where they fight, and then the very next issue is this with him coming in.
Yeah, it's kind of like the head or the corner art too with Cap.
Bangers all around, boys.
But
Bangers.
the same thing. I like that Fire and Ice one you got. I want to get that one next. The Strange Tale.
It's a great. That's one of the best in the Strange Tales run for those. You know, you had Strange Adventures. I had just a few right here. If you'd like to see them,
Here, Stephen.
unless you want to, you sing out. But
I'll look at good books all night long, Stephen. Don't tempt me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, these are gorgeous. Man, I'm so tickled with that Conan, dude. You don't even.
you should be.
No, I feel so good to have that book. Ridiculous.
This is one of those gray tones. If you see this book, this is the only cover appearance of the Atomic Knights riding on their Dalmatians.
Want to put it in the fridge or in the oven?
Go for it, babe.
A lot of yellow covers going on this Strange Adventure. Ah, all right. We're down to some blues.
I got the blues. After my ducks, I got the blues.
Oh, Stephen, yeah, I know.
We were ruined. We were beaten so thoroughly. I mean, it wasn't even. We were not even competitive. We had injuries. That doesn't matter. We could have had everybody at 100%. Indiana is they're going to cream Miami unless I miss my guess.
I saw it in the chat. Someone was giving you the gears about it.
Yeah, and Papa reached out to me to personally remind me that what he had said, which I thought was very nice of him.
His special charm, isn't it?
He actually was not too brutal about it. He I think when the comment was, he goes, "My God," you know, that's the first thing he says. "My God." Here's a dead man.
That's the overwhelming feeling about the game is, my God.
Yeah. Funny enough, when the Bears lost to the Niners, not a peep. Didn't hear anything from them. Interesting, huh?
How about that, Big? How about that?
Yeah.
Strange, isn't it?
It is.
I have just a few of these dead mans here. We don't get killed again. No, no.
Oh, damn, that's a nice looking book. Wow. That's way better than the second appearance. What the hell? Oh, yeah.
And Aaron, if you're still there, I had a question. Who is this?
Oh, I just made her up.
Okay, just made her up. Okay. I really felt like, God, Gentner, you are so freaking old. Well, I am. But I mean, here's a character I don't even, you know, and Aaron's got her down pat, and she's a make-a-believe, huh?
Yeah, I was just exploring some costume designs.
Here's Marilyn.
Oh, there she is. It's the luckiest great in New York City.
And here's Betty.
Yeah, I like that.
That is great.
and just a few other books, and then I won't show no more. I won't. Don't ask me. Don't ask me.
You twist your arm, man.
I won't give.
Okay. Enough.
That's a hell of an X-Men book.
Yeah, it's a good one. I got one, but it's got a giant 60 on it.
This is a remarkably difficult book to get in a nicer grade. What is it? But it is.
Wow.
Did Banshee look like that? Why does he look
Yeah.
like
I mean-
that? Doesn't he look normal?
In the book, yeah, I mean, he looked crazy kind of back in the original days. Yeah, he was a bad guy, so yeah, he looked weird and stuff.
I mean,
yeah.
his voice is like projecting. It's like, whoosh kind of deal, I guess, right?
Yeah. But he looked totally different, like, an X-Men, giant size X-Men 1. Yeah, you know what I mean? He
I
looked way
always liked
better.
Banshee in the cartoon.
That's that's a sick one. I'm trying to get back to my Captain America stuff, but it's hard.
Well, if you go anywhere else, just the Sterenkos of the caps with Sterenko, you cannot go wrong with those. Just as a starting point, and there's a lot of good stuff, but the Sterenkos are the ones. Hello, Callie.
Hey, Callie, how you
Yeah, I think I'm gonna start at Falcon and then get to those two, like 109. Yeah.
I just don't. I had a copy of the Falcon in my first collection, and I don't know. I never really just had the greatest affection for the Falcon. I don't know why. I just didn't. I just got this one.
Oh, there you go. That's pretty cool. What did it come with something else, Stephen?
Did it come with something else?
Yeah.
Yeah, the Pep that I showed that has the double syringe going into her neck, sucking the blood out.
Yeah.
That is in the hands of MT right now to be cleaned and pressed and then resubmitted.
Oh, I see.
This is a one of one. This is a Canadian book. There's only one. This is the only book on the census. This is it, and it's basically a Canadian all-top comics, and that's the splash page for the first story.
I don't think nobody's wearing a top on that whole thing.
Well, the jungle is awfully warm.
They should have named it No Tops.
I'm glad I could. Well, of course now pre-coat anyway. This is from Spain. This is Superman #1 from Spain.
That's crazy. That's cool.
There's Krypton exploding down in the corner. This was one of the ones from Yanni, and on the back it's got a bunch of talking about everything.
What year is that?
This is 19. Let's see. I think they think it's like 1944, but there's no date on it. There's no date on it. So
that's a cool book.
Does it have like the same insides as the other one, maybe, or is it?
Honestly, Biggie, I don't even know what's on the inside. I don't know what the Spaniards did.
It's interesting. Gibby.
This is March of 1945, but the label says March of 1974.
Weird.
I think they got something wrong on that. But look at this back cover.
Super Homan. Oh yeah. Wow, he's buff popping out of that.
He's been eating his cheeseburgers in that book, man.
And here is this. This is the same cover as that Dynamic Comics. I think it's 6 or whatever it is. It's a Mac Rayboy cover. The metal on the other one is a lot smoother, and his signature appears right down here by the machine gun. But they removed it in this Canadian Weekender reprint of it. And it's a little bit more. They went with a more grainy prospect, but still, it's the same fantastic. I like the way that he's holding the gun, where all 3 guns are in one thing. And I don't know who's flying the craft. Maybe there's a guy behind him flying it, but like the 3 guns wasn't enough, and he's got a super fire in his hands with the spool with all the rounds.
He's standing out of an airplane without a hatch too, which is pretty tremendous.
Like you do, 30,000 feet. He's tough.
He is.
He would be dead, frozen. Is
That's
what
a hell
he
of
would
a.
be.
It's a hell of a unique looking Mac Ray boy too. I'm not used to those real sharp edges
No.
and shit.
You bet. And on the back, we're getting to learn how to do the rumba in Canada. Foxtrot, waltz, and tap dancing. You're a Canadian guy. Bleecker, how is all your rumba and tap dancing going?
Oh, we tap dance all the time here. It's something we learn from
I
the
did.
get-go. You did, eh?
I was in the first musical, and George M., like Yankee Doodle Dandy, the movie Yankee Doodle Dandy. Well, they called it George M. It was on Broadway, and so it was the first musical that our high school did in the 100-year history of the school. And I had the second lead. I was Jerry Cohan, who is George M. Cohan's father in the show.
Fred Astaire over here is what you're saying. Is that what's going on?
Well, there was a gal that was in a lot of the Busby Berkeley movies. She was a dancer, and she still was old gal, but very vital, really good shape. And she taught us how to tap dance.
Oh,
and it was really quite a thing. And they toured back to Washington D.C. and played in the national. I went across this was on my senior year of high school, which was 1972, and then I went back east after graduating from high school, and I met my sister in Boston, and then I drove back across the country with her. And so I missed that part of it. So they had some other guy take over for me in my role. But the thing was, it was only supposed to be so many performances, and we kept selling out. So we had to do more and more and more shows. It was quite a hit. But this one, I just think as a She-Hulk cover, this one, which was the newspaper comics section out of the El Sol newspaper.
Mm-hmm.
And I just think that it's an incredible cover.
Yeah, Kevin Nolan. I think that was from a swimsuit issue originally. Yeah, that artwork. Yeah, that's awesome.
That's all I have.
Well, that's beautiful stuff, Mr. Steven.
What a quitter!
Beautiful. I don't know. I think we've all shown off some pretty good books. Like I said, I got a Conan 1, and I'm tickled pink about the whole thing. So,
as well, you should be.
It is
I'm celebrating for you, buddy.
I appreciate that.
Yeah,
a thing of beauty and a joy forever. Now, how long are you going to monkey with it before you send in?
I'll probably send it in March with the others.
Oh yes, with the others. Right. Okay, makes sense. Who is your consigliere, or who the guy that handles your books for you?
Flat Earth Santa handles my books for me.
Flat Earth Santa.
Yes. He's a decent enough bloke. He's a Canadian, and he goes down to all these conventions in the States a lot. He's usually at tables, so he'll take my books for me, and he'll get them looked after. So pretty exciting.
And so he'll submit him for it right there at the show, and they slab him up, and then he'll come back with them.
Yes, sir. So it's a little less of a process. I get to keep them with somebody that I trust, and I don't have to. They're not in the mail. I can, it's just, I don't know. I feel a little better about the process, to be honest.
I think it's a great idea. I think it's wonderful, actually.
Yeah, and I know that you wanted a book gone as well, so I was just like, you know what? If they're going in March anyway, it's probably quicker for me to send them in March and get them back than for me to mail them.
You're the boss. You're the boss.
All that nonsense.
You're the boss. I think you got a good plan.
Yeah, I think so.
It better be good, though. That's all I can say. It better be good. I don't want no repeat of that Sue Storm, the albatross around your neck.
Oh, I know. It drives me crazy. I did get a book for sale though recently. Oh, you might like it. I did buy that, so that's up there.
Oh, that's cute.
Right? It's pretty adorable. She's just hanging out with her big hammer.
Who did the cover?
What do we got here? My eyes are really bad and my lighting is not great for reading, so
she's a little thick.
Perfect for comics then. Perfect for comics.
Warren Lau?
Oh, okay. Art Germ, isn't that Wesley Lau? Isn't that Art Germ?
It probably is, yes.
Stanley Art Germ Lau or whatever it is?
In '05, apparently.
Hell yeah, I like it.
Yeah.
That's pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
I've never seen that one. How'd you come on that?
I go on auctions all the time. Like I go on Facebook auctions. There's Facebook. There's like Canadian groups of sellers, and Tony Dan. Yes, absolutely. And there's a few people that I trust on those groups. Like obviously, if you're going on Facebook groups or you're going on Marketplace or whatever you're doing, it's good to find people that you trust. And the way I do that is to maybe order a small book.
See how it goes.
A couple of small books to see how it goes. If it goes well, then I can start ordering bigger books. It's worked out very favorably so far, so I can't really complain too much.
Was that the scenario that you did for the Conan one too?
No, the Conan one I actually went on eBay. Conan one, I looked at so many different Conan ones, so many different, and then I came across this ad where it was a raw one, touted as a 9.0 or a 9.2. It was fairly. They were asking a good buck for it, but not 9.2 prices or 9.0 prices. And then I talked the guy down much lower than that price, and so I feel good about my life.
I think it's wonderful. You've talked about that book quite often. I know that you have said that was one of the ones you really wanted to add. As long as it comes back in an 8.5, and then you're right. But my guess is you're gonna. I mean, if you lay hands on it, and eyeball it and lay hands, I'm hoping for a 9 for you. I really am.
If I could get a 9 in that book, that'd be crazy, man. That would be absolutely insane. I wouldn't.
You wouldn't feel bad about that.
Wouldn't feel bad about that one tiny little bit. One tiny little bit. Yeah, it's
good for you, man.
It's just a book I want. Obviously, I love Conan. I've loved him since I was little.
How can you go wrong? How can you go wrong with the Conan one?
Right? First time I watched the movie was with my big brother. Watched it downstairs when you're not supposed to be watching TV and all that.
Forbidden fruit.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And it's like, this is the greatest night of my life. So like a lot of movies, actually. Thank you very much, big bro. Conan, man. I'm so excited to have it. And a nice copy of X-Men 266. That makes my day too.
I think that Gambit book has gone up and down and up and down, and I don't quite understand the vagaries of that. I really liked the guy that was in John Carter of Mars, who played Gambit in that.
I did too, actually. Yeah,
I thought he was perfect in the role. He had the attitude, he had the look. He had the whole. He's a good actor, and I thought it was good.
He went to pot, as they say, not like real, like not marijuana, but he just any movie that he didn't seem. That's awesome, Bobby. Didn't seem to do very well.
Wolverine Origins was horrible, though.
Yeah, all the movies that he was like a main actor in were like bad movies, and they're just like, oh. So his star went less shiny after a few of those.
See that Biggie Phantom Stranger? Yeah, I just picked this one up. I believe that's a Neil Adams cover, but yeah, it's
It is a Neil Adams. It is a Neil Adams cover, and when I saw Neil, that was also one of. I like it too. That was one of the ones I had him sign for me.
Wow.
Yeah, that's it. But I like that cover a lot.
I picked this one up too recently.
That's awesome.
I have that book and I cannot find it. I know I have it. I cannot find it. And it's an important Legion book too.
Yeah, first Ultra Boy, yeah.
And what's his name, Bobby? Do you know what his name is? Do you remember?
No, I don't know. I don't remember.
Jonah.
There you go. Yeah.
And it's sort of some screwy thing, like he's from the planet Moby Dick, right? I mean, it's some screwy thing where they play like that on that. I thought that's so fun.
I don't know if it was Alan or Matt, but they was talking about this. They just picked it up, and so I seen them talking about it, and then I went to my LCS and I came across it. So yeah, I picked it up at a reasonable price. Yeah.
Bobby knows how to hunt books, man. Bobby has an awesome collection.
Oh, that's a fun annual.
Yeah, like you was hitting on earlier, Steppo, where I was more Marvel as a kid. I thought DC was corny, but now in my old age, I like this corny stuff. You know what I mean? These one-shot stories that are just off the wall. And this one here, I picked up this one.
Oh, that's cool.
I love that cover.
Yeah, man, that's really nice.
That is a really nice. That is a very nice cover.
Why does Superman look all down? What happened to Soups?
I still have melodramatic stuff, you know.
Yeah, it says, "Please come home." Yeah, his parents, they want him to come home. That we forgive you. And look at a little
Please come home. I got
Crypto. Even Crypto can't get him to come home.
Yeah. I know. Nowadays, he would just drag him home. Yeah, he knows how to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, Crypto changed. Crypto isn't this sort of shy, retiring dog anymore. Crypto kicks butt, and I like it. I loved it when he took Luther, when he was the one that trashed Luther. You're not going to do anything, and then Crypto just ripped him a new one.
This one here, I wanted to hit up, man. I want to let you all know that Tuesday I'll be on, I think it's Justice Channel, but the X-Men Omni with John, and I'm going to be the special guest. I'm going to be talking about this book here. X-Men Omni. And it's Art Adams, you know what I mean, with the first Storm, where she became Thor, Thunderstorm, Thunder Thigh Storm. Yeah, it's a good one.
Beautiful homage, man. He doesn't like a good thunder thigh, baby.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
Bobby, the champ of the hunt, by the way. You better just hold on to that belt dearly, sir.
Well,
dearly.
Well, I felt that the fix was in on that, don't you, Bobby? How did you do that? It was Beckerman doing it, and what is his nom de plume? As the guy that has the neck brace, Mikey
Hart.
Mikey Hart. Mikey Hart.
Yeah, couldn't do it without him, man. That guy, he's always, with him in my corner. Yeah. Yeah, man. We're gonna go far. Yeah, man. We're gonna. Yeah.
I don't know. I think that the tone needs to have some help with addition, because he'll add up scores on the. And he's saying, well, he's got it in hand. And I go, dude, he's 3 behind. What are you talking about? He says, okay, that's it. It's done,
That's the bad hole with my mask. Yeah, I'm half blind. And with my mask, I can't see the chat. I don't know. I'm just at the very, it's a surprise to me when he announces who won the round, because I can't see nothing yet.
Listen, it's Steiner math, and Steiner math works. That's all we know. That's what we know.
Yeah, man.
Man, yeah, I did pretty awesome. I did really good for all these books.
This was a cool little Friday night church, midnight mass, broke out. Yeah.
Gotta have a midnight mass once in a while.
Yeah, brother, appreciate you.
They wiped out your watch list? It's funny. I have stuff where I'll make offers and it won't even acknowledge them. I mean, it's like it doesn't register. And I've had it too where I've been on Instagram where I'll do the whole thing and then I add the music, and then when I hit share, it disappears. And then I got to rewrite the whole thing and shoot, I had to then recraft all the pictures again. And then if that happens and it's later on at night, and then I just give up and I'll just try and do it another day, because it's you put all your juices in it, you take your time, you hit the button and it disappears. That's it's a downer.
I wonder if they got sold. I know there's a bunch of watch items that I was watching for the last 6 months and they're gone off my watch list, but I had just assumed that they got sold or they're off of eBay. But I don't know. Maybe they're wiping watch lists. I'm not sure, brother.
Well, also on Instagram, they let you put as many hashtags as you wanted. Now they
Yeah.
give you 5, and that's it.
They're cracking down on hashtags.
I mean, but the thing is, like on a hashtag, then it's IG Comics, IG Comic Family, IG Comic Community,
Yeah.
and then you have 2 more that you can do, like IG Comic Books, and maybe one other one that like some nebulous thing that has a zillion followers, like put War or Charm or Faith or something like that, because I always like to put the day of the week. And then, like, if it's like Wednesday, and then Happy Wednesday, and then Hump Day, and Happy Hump Day,
Sure.
and those 4 all pick up. They all pick up a lot of viewers. I mean, followers. But the way they have it now, they've changed it. I don't know why. And then they put the controls in different places. For example, to post a book, it used to be in a little bubble. You just push it right there where you're working. Now it's up in the top left-hand corner, and the thing is, they don't tell you that they're doing that. That you should go back and get, where's the post button?
It's all for your benefit, Steppo.
Thank you very much. I got that letter. I got that letter. But you know what you do? I go on Google, and I say, how do I find the post button? And some guy says, "Oh yeah, how is the pup? Have you named the pup?" Big?
How's the doggy? Not great.
I think it's incontinent. I don't know what the hell I'm gonna do with that thing. I'm trying to get it through. We're gonna take it to the vet next week. So I noticed, like, it's okay that he's like peeing every now and then. He's not so bad because we're staying on top of him. But the other day he sat there for about 10 minutes, 15 minutes, and I picked him up because I don't like walking him. And I picked him up and he peed on me.
Yeah.
And that's not a good sign. He's an older dog, so maybe it's urinary tract infection. I don't know.
I'm going through the same thing. Yeah, I got my dog's old as he's up there and he's getting rough, man. Yeah.
So he dribbled on me once and he peed on me twice. So
Thank God you said you're a dog, Bobby. I thought you were peeing on people. I'm going through the same thing.
It's nice that you can find the silver lining in the story, Bleeker. It's nice you can. I'm sorry to hear that, Biggie. He did have quite a bit of white whiskers on his muzzle. I thought that he is an older pooch that you could see.
Yep. I don't know what we're going to do. We're going to try to fix him if we can. So we'll go that route first.
Well, good luck on that. I mean, really, sincerely, good luck. I hope that it's something easy like that.
Yeah, not exactly the first dog experience I wanted for my kid, but if we could keep him, I'll keep him. We'll see how it goes.
But he picked him out too, did he not?
Yep, he picked him out. That's what. Yeah, Melody was there, and it was either some chow weenies as puppies, and I heard those are kind of tough, and that dog just kind of like scruffled up to him. And it's a very cute dog. It's probably a little older than we thought. They say that Chihuahuas could live up to like 12, 15, and they say he's 5. So I don't know what the hell the deal is. Like, maybe he's diabetic. Maybe it's
could be some, yeah.
Well, the way they tell is they look at the teeth.
Yeah.
And they can pretty much tell from the teeth exactly. They get you pretty darn close to how old the dog is with the teeth.
Yeah. He's missing a couple front teeth, but the rest of them don't look that bad. So I don't know.
Well, it doesn't stop him from eating, right?
No.
He has no problem in that department. Okay.
Yeah, he's fine. I got a couple more books, Bleak.
Yeah, of course, brother. Let's get you in.
Yeah, there's my 266.
Yes, sir.
I was so happy. Yeah, man. The guy, I didn't pay cheaply. Like, for what it is, I paid what it is, but it wasn't like I didn't get a great deal on that book, but I think I did because it's such a nice copy.
Super cool.
Yeah. I've had a couple copies. I had I think it was a 9.4 double sig, but that was an A-OK, so I always kept the A-OK. And a couple actions.
Yeah, I like that. Adams.
Yeah, I kind of just would rather have a cat, really, because cats are so easy. You know, like
independent. Yeah,
they just don't. You don't have to do nothing for them things.
Oh, they might try to walk on your shelves with your books behind you.
Never. Yeah, My other cat that passed on Thanksgivings, he was easy, no problems. This is a really pretty book too.
Oh, that guy is, what is he, even yawning? Because in Superman's punch,
Yeah, Superman, no effect.
no effect. Unbelievable.
Yeah,
I must know more. I must know more.
I should probably read that. But all right, guys, I'm gonna get back to it. I'll catch y'all pretty soon, Sunday. I'll see you a couple of days, or probably before then.
My cat is needy as hell.
I pulled this out for Aaron.
Oh,
I'll see you, Big.
bye, baby. Yeah, I know Beckerman's cat is. He's cute. He's always around. Hey, now.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
I like the whole thing. I'd never seen it before. I mean, there's a zillion covers I haven't seen. I was blissfully unaware of how many Witchblades there are. There's a slew of them.
So many, bud. There's so many. You gotta buy. You gotta
comic shop exclusives.
Yeah, you bought a chunk of my Witchblades off me. All
I got a slew of them. I really do. Some of the ones that are the fancy, 1 in 100 or 1 in 500 and stuff. So a lot of them, when they're like that, unless it's a nice cover, I'll pass, because some of them are not as. This one is really beautifully laid out. The proportions, her face, the way the hair is working, and then all the Witchbladey stuff on her, with all the sharp edges and what have you.
I have a copy of the same book right beside me. That's one's black and white, one is color, and I will almost 100% take the color cover almost every time. I know black and white's very popular with people, and it's not really my thing.
The thing is that you were the one, I think, that said this to me. Why is it that the 1 in 100 and 1 in 500 are sketch?
Yeah.
So you get the color for the virgin variant or minimal trade, which is, I think this is a minimal trade.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the UPC code on it either. Do you notice?
Ah, interesting.
It's a Top Cow, so I don't know if Top Cow was the earliest. Aaron, was it one of the early ones or something?
They might have had it on the back.
Well,
no, that's a newer one. I want to say it's one of the new series.
Don't they? But why wouldn't they have a bar?
Because her costume changed. Her costume's gone from white to black now, so she has more black in her costume now. But I think that's from the new volume, the newer volume. I could be wrong.
I like the gal that played her in the TV show. I really enjoyed that show. I don't know if something happened with her, though. I think, did she crawl into the bottle or something?
Yeah, she became an alcoholic.
That's too bad. I liked her in the Jean-Claude Van Damme movie too, when he's in New Orleans. Do not show your pocketbook so much, my lady. Oh. And he has the mullet, and he has the kinky mullet.
Double time or double something, yeah.
That was like the last good one he did. Actually, it wasn't very good.
And then they had Wilford Grimsley or whatever, the old clown.
Yeah,
he's riding and using a bow and arrow. I mean, I don't know how they got him on the horse. I think
he played a French guy from New Orleans or something like that. Sort of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm afraid that was a bit of a stretch. Well, Bleecker, I'm going to. I'll button up here. Oh, I had sent away. You all you Canadian guys and the Frenchies and stuff. You all like the Smurfs. You're all about the Smurfs.
Yeah.
Here is a Zenescope Smurf, and this is. There are only 350 of these made.
Well, at least she's blue.
There's 350 of these, and then they had a set. They had 3 of the. There was 1 in 100. They had 3, and there were 3 of them. And some guy just put it up, and it wasn't that expensive. So I got the other one where Papa Smurf put his hand on her fanny.
Jesus.
Or maybe because I think this is supposed to be Smurfette. I don't know.
Well, that's why she should be blue, right? But this is nice too. This is nice as well.
Is she blind in her left eye?
And she's also wasn't she made by Gargamel or some nonsense?
Yes,
to,
she was, and
trick
she
the
she was
Smurfs.
going to break them up and get them all upset and all sweaty. And then they were so nice to her, and they showed her all of their Smurfish ways.
Yes,
And then she decided that she loved them, and then she became the one female amongst however god many there are of the Smurfs. How many Smurfs are there?
as many as they need.
As many as the plot
Yes,
requires.
that's exactly how many Smurfs there are.
Why, it's brain surgeon Smurf.
Hey, how did he get
It's
here?
it's pediatrician Smurf.
My goodness, he's just down from the old country. Pediatrician Smurf happened to walk through when we need one. Amazing.
Boy, I'll tell you, sure glad he came by.
What a coincidence.
Who
Just
knew?
And she
Well,
got
Bleeker,
Smurfed on the
congratulations. You really, really did well. Uh-oh. Aaron's
On the
down
road.
to the store.
Oh yeah, he might be working tonight.
Yeah.
Where does he
I'm at
work?
He drives truck and
Cleans parking lots.
parking lots and stuff.
You have one of those machines that goes around and does it for you, Aaron?
Yeah. Well, I gotta drive it, but yeah.
Well, I mean, it's not as bad as a Zamboni, I hope.
Hey, don't hack on the
No,
Zamboni.
no, no.
Come on.
It's a Chevy Silverado. It's a Chevy Silverado.
It's a good Canadian vehicle right there, Steven. You leave our Zambonis out of this.
I thought you said the Silverado was a great Canadian vehicle.
I don't know. It was cool when I was a kid. I did like it when I had the little car Silverado car trucks. They were pretty cool.
Very cool.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you, Aaron.
Yeah, man.
All right, gentlemen, it's been an honor and a privilege. Champ, I want to say congratulations to you on your ill-gotten gains. Congratulations. and Mr. Bleeker, I think you did damn well on
Thank
those
you, sir.
purchases. You really did well.
Thank you.
And I will tomorrow is Saturday.
Yes,
and then
sir.
I will see you on Sunday,
I
and
will.
I'll be showing Adam Hughes, and I have quite a few of them. I bought a bunch, and so I'll have some fun stuff to show.
Yeah, I'll be showing some of my
Looking
like,
forward to that.
pickups and slabs and stuff. So I'll be showing a few things off on Sunday too.
See you, gentlemen.
All right, have a great night.
Give
Good
Susie our love. Give Susie our love.
I sure will.
Susie,
Thank you, sir.
Bye, guys.
cute.
Bye.
Hello. Oh, Susie, cute.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got some good books from Barbarian. Got some awesome books from other people on Facebook, and then another guy on eBay. So yeah, man, I'm killing it this year. I'm starting the year off strong, buddy. Starting the year off strong.
Just
Making
start,
you look
man.
bad over here.
Well, you know,
We
I
ain't
want
got nothing yet.
to be on Biggie's top list for next year, so I gotta start strong,
Gotta start strong, yeah.
man. Start
Yeah. strong.
It helps. We'll see.
Off to a good start, man. Keep going.
Maybe I'm too much of a hare and not enough of a tortoise. Who knows?
Man, don't be a hairy tortoise, man. That ain't-
Nobody likes a hairy tortoise. That's fucking weird. That's just weird. Nobody wants one of those.
Yeah,
Oh man. Yeah,
yeah, man.
that's a killer unboxing, bro. I am
Appreciate you, brother. Yeah, man.
I appreciate you, Bobby. I appreciate you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah, congrats, man. Boom.
There's-
That's the man right there. That's the book, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
was it Barry Windsor, Mr.
You know.
Mr. Smith?
I met him. I told you I met that dude.
Yeah, you were saying.
He's a cool dude too, man. Yeah, I got I think it's Conan number 4, either 3 or 4. It's the one with the spider, with him and the spider on. I got that. I had him autograph that one. Yeah.
That would be cool, man. That would be cool. This is such a nice copy. I can't wait to. I got to read it now. Not that I haven't read it before, but I have to read it again.
Yeah. Get the facsimile, man. That way you ain't gotta.
But I don't read. I don't open a lot of my comic books. I will be truthfully and completely honest. I read most comic books online. If I can
Yeah.
find them online to read, I will read them online. Every
Yeah.
comic that I've ever bought that already has a slab, I read it online before it gets to me. I think it's just, if you're gonna buy a comic, you should fucking read it. So, you know, even if it's slabbed,
Yeah.
it's read. I can assure you, these comics are read and loved.
You should definitely look through there, though. Yeah, before you send it in, you just look at everything and make sure everything's all good. And stick your nose in there, man. That's what I always.
Oh
That's
yeah,
just
I
my
gotta.
thing. But
I'll
yeah,
be pressing it and cleaning it before I send it away. It's got looks like a little bit of a pressable defect on the front cover. Nothing crazy.
you press it yourself.
Yeah, I press comic books here, brother.
That's cool, brother.
I don't talk about it too much. I have a few clients. I press their books. They're very happy.
Awesome.
I'm very happy. So everything works out.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah.
That's an art. That's an art in itself. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't get into the art of it. Not like what's his name there? He was just on Biggie's show, Archivist. That guy's he's a miracle worker. He makes paper, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, I've seen people do some crazy things. Yeah, I've seen them they take it all apart and fucking put it back together and shit. Yeah, crazy, man.
Dude, he can make paper for your it's insane. That's insane to me. Like, let me just fix that corner of your book. Bloop, there you go. You got a new corner of your book. Like, what the
I got these little caterpillars. I put them in and they spit it out. And
Like, what is happening here, man? Yeah, these guys are miracle workers. I don't know exactly how I feel about restoration. I know that it is a contentious point with collectors. On the other hand, I also know that restored books, that was the common occurrence up until CGC started putting a purple label on shit. So they even advertise for it, right? They advertise that you're like, hey, conserve your books, blah, 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 do this, do that. So it was a big deal back then to actually conserve your books. You know, and for certain books, I think it's probably important. Especially certain age books, I think it's important. For 90 books, you probably can wait on conserving those things. I think they're going to be okay for a few more years, guys. You know, we all know how to collect now. We all know to put them in bags and boards. None of it, like, you know, in those days, they were rolling them up, putting them in their pockets, going to war. Guys are reading them in the fucking trenches and shit. You're like, you know, so they're loved and read. Nowadays, everybody knows from like the 70s on. We're like, no, bag and board that shit. It could be worth money one day.
Yeah, that's true, man. You know.
Yeah, so our books, my generation of books will be a little better conserved, and the generation of books now will be even more like there'll be even more conservation ways besides actually conserving books. You know. Yeah.
It's crazy, man.
What do you think? You guys want to get the hell out of here?
Yeah, man. Tell them what you got going on.
All I got is church, man. Church on Sundays, comic book church. I hope everybody shows up. Obviously, Cali Comics and myself are in the throes of a comic book. We're making a comic book. Rad Art is the artist. Actual Dracula is the artist. We're looking forward to that. Murder King on Kickstarter. I'll talk a lot more about it when it gets closer to fruition. But it is happening. Panels are being drawn. Words have already been worded. So like we're working on it hard, man. Just give us some time, baby. Give us some time.
Tick tock. Yeah. But Rad, what you got going on? Anything, brother? I know you're working, man.
I agree.
I'll just be working. I got a couple commissions I'm doing and working on the comic.
Love it.
Okay. Hell yeah, brother.
And both of these fine gentlemen are artists in our community. Both do definitely different styles of art, but check them out on Instagram, Bobby Delgado, Rad Art and Comics. If you want some cool art done by these fine gentlemen, this is Bobby. He does a lot of cool interactive art. And I will show a Rad piece since Rad is out and about and not at home at the moment.
Yeah, this one's for Monday. Drawn to You. Roscoe show. It's going to be special guest Alex, man. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing her again. She's a bona fide cutie pie. She's real nice people.
This is a Rad art piece.
Oh.
So again, He is fucking awesome. If you're looking for an artist in your life to draw you something, Radman.
Yeah, brother.
You know, we always try to recommend our friends here at the Comic Book Church, baby.
So yeah, church. Yeah, Sunday I'll be at church. Hopefully I'll be there on time. I can make it. And and Tuesday, X-Men Omni with John's Comics with Kids and Justin No Good Comics. I'm gonna be reviewing this book, X-Men Annual 9. Art Adams artwork. Yeah, we're gonna break it down, so that'll be fun. Yeah. Yep.
And the comic book spec book of the day, X-Men 191. Just saying, get your copies. It's not that expensive right now. Let's get out of here, Bobby. Let's get out of here, Red. Love you guys. Love everybody. Have a good night.
Be nice.
You guys are mute.
There we go. Where Bobby? Your mic's muted. Unmute your mic.
Happens. There
What
you
were
go.
What were you saying? You late? No, we're still live, baby. We're still live.
No, yeah, my bad, man. Just everybody be nice to each other, man. It's getting rough out here. You know, America's going through some troubling times. So yeah, everybody, just be peaceful, man. Yeah, let's get along.
Amen, brother. Amen. That's all. That's all. Sorry. I just wanted to hear that everybody be nice part.
Go to church, man. Yeah. Thanks and praise.
Amen, brother. Amen.